Okay, so let us discuss this question today. You can write down on your notebook, okay? So here. Question. In last class, we discussed how some positive ions are formed. Today, let us discuss this. How are a chloride ion, okay, chloride ion, we know is Cl 1 minus. So here minus at the top, capital C small l, and B, let's say, oxide ion, and we know oxide ion is denoted by O at the top, 2 minus formed. So last class we discussed how some positive ions are formed, like sodium ion, magnesium ion, and aluminum ion. Today we're going to see how these two negative ions are formed, how the negative ions are formed. So let us start with the first one. Before that, you keep this in mind. The first noble gas is helium. After that is your neon, symbol N small e, and the electron arrangement is it has got 10 electrons. First shell 2 and second shell 8, like this. And the next noble gas is the argon. A capital, small r is the symbol. It has got 18 electrons. So first shell maximum 8, second shell 8, and third shell is therefore 8. The last outermost shell is 8 according to Bohr-Bury rule. So it is a perfect arrangement. 2, 8 in second orbit, 8 in the third orbit here. 2 in the first shell, 8 in the second shell. So these are the two noble gases. Let us keep in mind these numbers are showing how many electrons are arranged in each shell or orbit of the atoms here. Let's take the first one, A, chloride ion, how it is formed. So for that we have to take here chlorine atom. So today I'm not going to draw the figure, just going to do it directly. Okay, so here chlorine has got the like this chlorine atom. So you write here below here chlorine atom. So chlorine atom symbol is C capital small l. So we know chlorine has atom has no charge. So chlorine atom, the electronic configuration is it has got 17 electrons. So first shell 2, second shell 8. So 2 plus 8, 10, and 17. So 7 more will go to the third orbit. So this is the electron arrangement of the chlorine atom, and it has no charge because the number of electrons and protons in any atom are always equal. So they will cancel out each other and the overall charge will be 0. In other words, neutral, no charge, 0 charge. So this 287 is very close to this argon 288. Only difference is if we add one more electron to chlorine atom, then we need one more electron to be added to chlorine atom. Then it will go and attach this one electron, second shell same, and a third shell, this one electron will be taken out by one, this chlorine atom will take up this one electron and make here in the outermost shell 7 plus 1, 8. So by gaining one electron, okay, by gaining one electron, the chlorine atom has successfully acquired the octet or noble gas configuration of argon, means the perfect, exactly now like the argon configuration. Chlorine atom has become 288. So here now we know that chlorine has now here chlorine has got 17 electrons, and so it will have 17 protons, because in every atom number of electrons and protons are equal. Each proton has one negative charge, so there will be 17 negative. Each proton has one positive charge, so there will be 17 positive charge. Right, so each electron has one negative charge, so there will be 17 negative charge. That is why in any atom there is no charge, because 17 minus 17 will become 0 charge. Right, minus 17 plus 17, 0. That's why there is no charge here. But the story here is now different. They are now 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 8, 18 electrons are there, right? Having therefore 18 negative charge, as I explained here just now. And we know that the proton has not been touched, right? If you draw the structure of a chlorine atom, then you have here, I think the number of neutrons is 18 in chlorine. So it has got 17 protons and 18 neutrons which are in the nucleus. No need to draw, okay, if you don't want. But if you want to help yourself draw, then you can draw also. First shell, there are 2 electrons, so 1, 2. Second orbit, 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the third shell, first shell, second, and third, so this is the third shell, 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can draw if you want below this to help you understand. So now what happens is, it needs 1 electron. So added 1 electron to put it here to make it this 7 to become 8 like this. So the structure will change to, now proton is not touched, we didn't touch this, same 18 neutrons. First shell also not touched, so same like this one, 2, and here also not touched, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Where we touch is only in the last shell or outermost shell, which is called valence shell or valence shell. So there are only 7 valence electrons and 1 is added to it, then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like this exact. Then 1 is added, so now it has become 8. So this configuration is 2, 8, 7, the chlorine atom. After gaining 1 electron, it has become like this. So this one is called the chloride ion once we add the electron. Now, how is it coming in negative charge? We're going to explain that. So here now, you can see there are, in chlorine atom, there are 17 protons. So there will be 17 positive charge. But here now, 2, 8, 8. So 2 plus 8, 10 plus 8 now. 2, 8, 8. Chloride ion has therefore 2, 8, 8, just like argon. So now it will be 18 electrons because 1 electron has increased. Minus. So on plus minus means subtract. So 18 minus 17 is 1. Bigger sign is, bigger number is 18, minus. So the charge will come out minus. So that minus 1 extra negative charge coming here, minus 1. Only minus, therefore, means 1. So this one is called the chloride ion. Right. So this is how chloride ion is formed. Now let us take the oxide ion, B. Okay, B. So the B is the oxide ion. Let me just draw the structure right in the atomic form first. So you take, for that, to understand oxide ion formation, you take oxygen atom just like you took chlorine atom for understanding chloride ion. So oxygen atom means, oh, no charge, atom has no charge. Now we know structure of oxygen is, it has got atomic number is 8, I think. Yes, 8. It has got 8 neutrons. So atomic number 8 means it has 8 protons and 8 electrons. And number of neutrons is also 8. 8 protons means there will be same equal number of electrons in every atom. Number of protons and electrons are equal. I've been repeating that for quite a number of times now. So first shell 2 according to Bohr-Bury rule. Now since there are 8 protons, there will be 8 electrons. So only 2, so 6 left to make 8 electrons. So 2 plus 6, they'll go to the second shell because we cannot put in first shell because first shell maximum capacity is only for accommodating 2 electrons. So the 6 has to go in the second shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is possible because according to Bohr-Bury, second shell can accommodate 8 maximum. So 6 is less than the maximum. So this is the structure of oxygen atom, 2 plus 6, 8. So as you can see, 6 means very close. 2, 6 is closer to neon than to argon. So it needs just 2 more electrons. So you put 2 more electrons here, then it will become like this. Protons not touched, neutrons also not touched. 8 neutrons. First shell not touched, 2. Second shell is touched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like this exactly. Then 2 added to this second shell. Then This 2 come, then it become 2,8 now, exactly like neon. So to become like neon, the noble gas, the oxygen atom will take 2 electrons, which it need in the second shell to make it configuration of electrons 2, 8, and acquire the configuration of noble gas neon. To do that, it took 2 electrons, as I said, and it became, here see, 2 plus 8, 10 electrons. So negative 10 in Ln, negative charge. But protons positive charge is only 8. We need not bother about neutrons, I forgot to tell, but because neutrons have no charge, the only 2 charged fundamental particles in an atom are protons, positively charged, electrons, negatively charged, and neutrons have no charge, okay? So we need not bother about it. So now it has 10 electrons, means subtraction, minus plus means subtract, 10 minus 8, 2. And bigger one is 10, and the sign is minus means minus. Because of the 2 extra electrons, 2 negative charge is appearing. In chloride, it's only Cl1 minus because only 1 electron was added. Right, so this becomes your oxide ion, and the configuration is, here it is 2,6. 2 added here, and it became 2,8 like neon. And that is how oxide ion is formed, by taking 2 electrons. It acquires, the oxygen atom acquires the same electronic configuration as neon noble gas, and so the oxide ion is formed. Okay. So next class we will do the test 3D. We can now understand better, I think. Okay. Test 3D question paper we'll discuss. I hope you got it. Okay.